Okay, I did just start the archive, so if you just started watching this video someday in the future, hello future people. If you've never watched one of these before, the actual mailbag starts at 10 o'clock in about 15 minutes, so you can fast forward to there, unless you're watching it live right now, in which case you probably can't fast forward, unless you have a time machine. If you have a time machine, feel free to jump ahead about 15 minutes, that's where the action will be. Or, just watch kittens climb all over the mail. That's fine too. You can do that. Not a problem. All right. There's still more for me to bring in. There's tons. There's a lot of mailbag today. Hang on here. Hey. We gotta eat. I know. Okay, I think that's everything. That's a lot, isn't it? All right. That means I have 12 minutes while I get some coffee and get everything else set up. So I'll be back, and you have 12 minutes to watch these kids climb all over the packages and knock them over. Also, I got to bring these kids back in and close the door. Chai's still out there. I'm going to get her next. I think we got all 7 back in the room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. Perfect. Mom's still out there. We'll bring her back in when mailbag starts so she doesn't start trouble while I'm not paying attention. But since I am paying attention right now, she can hang out. 101. Guess that means we should get this party started. As you can see, there is a ton of mail today for the mailbag. And as you may not have quite realized, DJ's not here today. So it's just me and you today, no DJ. I'm going to try my best to do as much of this as we can, but I'm going to cut it off a little bit earlier today. I think if we hit an hour, which we're certain to do, I'm going to start winding it down then, and I'm going to shoot for ending after about an hour and a half. So about 11:30, I think, is going to be our cutoff. We're going to try for it anyway. That's what we're going to shoot for. And anything we don't get done today, I think we should be able to do tomorrow, rather than push it all the way till next week. So we will do what we can, though. And let me check these camera angles and also play you our jingle at the same time. So hang on a minute here. All right, the camera angles look good. I'm in a good spot. Excellent. And let's have our little intro from Sarah Donner and Donna Maria.
Kitten Academy's where you want to be when you are a cat. On a Saturday, they can pounce playtime for the mailbag.
All right, that was our intro. And I'm going to get up for 1 second because it is just humid and sticky in here, and I've been running around. And I'm just going to make sure that the air conditioning vent in here is venting. Good, okay. It will vent. I don't think the air conditioner is running at the moment. Let me check on that too. All right, I know. A slow start to an already long mailbag. I apologize. But this is what you get when I'm trying to operate on my own. Okay. Good enough for now. All right. Okay. Excuse me. All right. Let's start with our letters as we normally would. And we'll just dive right in. I recognize the handwriting on both of these. One is for Kitten Academy and the other is for Ms. DJ. But I believe they are from the same person, who must be Lucia. Aw, so cute. Aw. So this is a little birthday type of thing. It says 1 today, and it's got the little giraffe on it and a cupcake for the birthday, and it's all fuzzy. It's super adorable. And on the inside it says, Dear Tippy's babies, sending you hugs and kisses and lots of love too. Happy first every day. I like that. Happy first every day. That's a good one. It says, Hi, Chris and DJ. So enjoyed the kitties romping around the mecca of the great room at Kitten Academy. Chris is just playing, and Kitten's romping was great to watch quietly. And a little smiley face from Lucia, as suspected. Thank you, Lucia. That is an excellent card, as always. And I think we've got another one here that is also from you. Now, it says it's for DJ, and she's not here today. She's not going to be here tomorrow either. In fact, she's not going to be available for pretty much the next week. The story is that she is working on studying for the Step 2 medical school exam. It's basically the big one, and it's super important, and so she just is throwing away everything else to just study, just straight on study and nothing else, for the next week, roughly, until the exam begins in about a week. So she's got that all lined up. It means that she won't be here for any of this. I got a message a minute ago on my watch from, I think, Janice, who said, you can save my gift to open later with DJ. But that's sad to say, just not going to happen. So I'll have to open it here, and then I'll give the stuff to DJ later on. Anyway, here's our next card from Lucia. It's got 3 little kitties on it, and they're sitting on cupcakes, and they are adorable, and they're also felt, and they're very, very fuzzy. And And it says, "Happy birthday, DJ. May all of your dreams and wishes come true. Good luck on your medical school tests. Love from Lucia and all her kitties." It says, "Sweet wishes for lots of birthday smiles. Have a terrific day whenever your day is." So sweet. DJ would get really mad at me for this, but since she's not here, I can tell you her birthday is the 14th. So I know she doesn't want me to tell you that because she doesn't want anybody to make a big deal out of it. And you shouldn't. You probably shouldn't make a big deal out of it. But if you wanted to just say happy birthday to her, you could do that on the 14th. Okay. Here we have a letter from Australia. Okay, to open, tear here first. Directions unclear. Let me just see what I can do. I don't know if I did it right. I probably did not do it right, but, you know, that's fine. Hello, future people. It's Mez, Apollo, and Starbuck here. Starbuck and Apollo would say hi, but they're busy lazing about. They're preparing to launch their campaign of interrupting me until I give them dinner. Uh-oh, Starbuck is coming. She just walked across this letter. I've enjoyed watching the, I've temporarily forgotten, okay, I remember now, breakfast kittens. They should still be at KA when you receive this. Please kiss, pat, play with one of them on my behalf. I have an official KACon t-shirt, so while I can't attend, I'm there in spirit. Hello to all my friends in KA land. Love from Mez, a.k.a. Mary. There's a little drawing of a kitten here, too. Thank you so much. And this did not come into the room, but I saw that Mez also sent a letter to Winnie and Gary. So I've set that aside, and we will pass that letter on to Winnie and Gary. Thank you so much for sending that, Mez. And I'm so glad that you will be sort of attending KACon in spirit. I hope that a lot of people are doing that. Last I heard, there were roughly 105 people that had signed up to attend in person, and that's a really good turnout for what's... Don't take that pen. Oh my goodness. I think that's a really good turnout for, you know, a private event like Kitten Academy Convention is. You know, we can't open it up to the public at this point. That's obviously something that we would very much like to do. But because it's all planned and arranged by volunteers, and they're just sort of doing it for fun, they didn't want to just open it up to everybody in the public because it would probably end up being way too much work. So the decision was made to limit it to just people that are supporters on our Patreon, and therefore, you know, there's just a little bit more of a wall in front of it. That way it's not too overwhelming. And I think 105 people is a pretty good number, although I know I think they were hoping for just a couple more. So if you are one of our Patreons and you're thinking about coming to KACon, definitely check it out. There was an email that was sent out through Patreon, and if you are a Patreon member, you also have the ability to get into our Discord server where there's a whole channel where it's all we talk about is KACon. So check it out if that's your thing. There is still time if you are a Patreon to attend. That can still happen. Okay, here we have a postcard from Seattle of some sort of a building, and it has a little drawing of a cat planting a KA flag on top of the building. It's probably a little hard to make out. It says the Experience Music Project. I guess that must be the building. It's a very confusing building. I can't make heads or tails of it, really. It's strange. I'm sure it looks beautiful in person, but what an odd photo. It says, we wanted to plant a KA flag in Seattle. We had trouble. Oh, this is from Mr. Elsocat, by the way, Mr. Elsocat and his mom. We had trouble climbing all around this music project to find a peak to hold the KA flag. Did you find it? Mr. Elsocat made it to the top again before me. This place is fun, and you guys may like it if you come to the Northwest. Love and light. My hair is flying as I slide down. And there is, in fact, a little person sliding down part of the building over here, too, which must be Mr. Elsocat's mom. And then we have another postcard, this one from Iceland, which is, this is so beautiful. I have trouble believing that this is even real with this waterfall and the rainbow. It's gorgeous. It says, Mr. and Dr. DJ A, I have been Kitten Academy fan for about 1.5 years now, and am an active lurker on the chat. I like that, active lurker. Kind of a contradiction, but that's fine. We know what you're going for there. There is a package to follow once I return to the States from my beautiful vacation. We have seen waterfalls, geysers, volcanic ruins, and tectonic plates. I miss kittens. More soon from Tasha. XOXO. I think that says Tasha. Unfortunately, they canceled the postage right over the signature, as they so often do. But thank you so much, presumably Tasha. It's completely beautiful. And I've never seen like a real waterfall, a geyser, or a volcanic ruin. But I can see tectonic plates, and I think just about everybody can just by sort of going outside and looking down. Am I wrong about that? I'm not a geologist. Anyway, this is amazing, and the postage is amazing, and your vacation must be amazing. Thank you so much for thinking of us. It's wonderful that you would go to such a fantastically beautiful and magical place and think to send us a postcard from there. I think that's just so special. Thank you very, very much for that. Okay, that's it for the letters portion of the mailbag, and now we just have an entire truck full of boxes to open. So here's what I'm going to try. I'm going to try taking pictures of the address on the box and the things that are in the box so that later, if DJ ever has time again in her life, she might be able to go through and put them into the mailbag log, or if she doesn't ever have time again, then maybe that's something we can end up outsourcing. Let's see if this method works. That's my point. So I'm going to be referring to my phone and the packages quite a bit. In fact, let's do a little test here right now. We'll just start it out with this one. And I'm going to have to pull up my little protection here for their address so that I can take a picture of that and DJ can refer to it. Fortunately, these are sticky notes that come on and off very easily. Okay. Good. All right. So that's going to sort of slow us down a little bit, but I think this might end up being a good technique. We'll try it out. Okay. Oh, this is so cute already. Okay. So this is Boots and Barkley Catnip Donut Cat Toys. How cute is that? With a card that has this, oh, such a sad face. Kitty, it's adorable. And it says on the back, it is from the International Fund for Animal Welfare. It says, teach children that animals have feelings and should be treated with love and kindness. I think we should. All right, wow, it says, Dear Mr. A and DJ, I've been wanting to send in something since I found this channel and watched my first live stream in Mailbag a year ago. I spent the last 2 years studying abroad in Hong Kong, leaving my 2 cats at home. I stumbled across Kitten Academy while looking at cat videos to make up for not being able to see my cats. The first class I saw was Songs Quartet. I have been hooked ever since. I have watched KA in Hong Kong, Japan, China, and Nepal during my travels, and it has helped tide me over until I could be home with my cats. You both provide such an amazing home for all the kittens you foster and have created such a special community. I have been so interested in every class I have seen, but I happened to find donut catnip toys, and I couldn't help but buy them for Donut. There are 2 in the pack, so he can play with one in the academy and one for his endowment bag. I wish you both the best, as you are so dedicated and special. You both deserve everything good in the world. Thanks for creating such a big light in people's lives. This is such a dark world. Having something so pure in the world is incredible. Thank you both so much. Sincerely, Alyssa. Alyssa, those are such sweet things for you to say, and what an amazing life you are living to have visited all of those places. That is spectacular. I can't even imagine. I'm glad, though, that we could be there with you in some small way. I think that's awesome, too. All right, let me take a picture of these for DJ. There we go. And as you requested, I will throw out a donut right now. Where is Donut? Hey, Donut. What is this? What is it? Donut, what is it? Come on, this is all about you, buddy. Okay. So sweet. Thank you so much, Alyssa. was Alyssa, right? See, this is why I need DJ. I can't remember a name for 2 seconds. But I think it's really, really cool that you've taken Kitten Academy to all of those locations. All right, especially Nepal. I always wanted to see that. Well, I always wanted to see Japan, too. I just wanted to see everywhere. I don't know why I bother trying to pick one. All right, let's carry on with our new method and see, since it seems like it's working for us so far. Okay. Oh, I don't think this is from a person. I think this one's from a company, but that's fine. Okay. I mean, it's obviously from a person, but I think that return address is the name of the company that shipped it, probably. Or maybe it's not. Maybe it's a human's name. I don't. Sometimes it's ambiguous, you know? Is it the name of a person? Is it the name of a company? Okay. Aw, so sweet. J.H. Brakel and Company. So it is the name of a company. That was the name that was on the box. And here is their catalog. And something else inside, I assume. We have some tissue paper. This is very nicely wrapped up. Wow, what could this be? Oh my goodness. This looks very sweet. Oh, it's from Lucia. Lucia, you really didn't have to do that. Thank you so much. It says, "Happy birthday, dear lady. Good luck in medical school. Fondly, Lucia." And it's a beautifully wrapped little thing. Let's see what it could possibly be. Lucia, wow, you have, and I've said this before, you've just sent us so far, far too much. And I know if DJ were here, she would greatly appreciate this. I will obviously make sure that whatever it is, that it gets to her, and I know she's going to just love it. But I know also that DJ would want me to take this opportunity to sort of remind folks that we're hoping that you will send more stuff for the kittens maybe and a little bit less stuff for us, just as a general rule. And if you really want to break that rule and send something for us, I mean, you can do that. That's fine. It's thoughtful. It's wonderful. And I know that you, Lucia, care for us, and that we care for you. And I know that's true for a lot of other people, too, that you care for us and you want to send us something. So I know that DJ especially feels so badly when somebody sends her something nice. She feels a little guilty, a little guilty about it. Oh, and this is beautiful. Oh my goodness, Lucia, this is gorgeous. It is a little silver, handcrafted silver paw print necklace. And I'll just show that to everybody. I hope you can see that. It's gorgeous, Lucia. Thank you so much. And I know that DJ is just going to love it. So following on with our new tradition, by the way, I need to help her document this. So let me open that back up. I forgot and take a picture. This is good, too, because now this side part says who it's from. Perfect. Okay. This is good. I like this. I like this method. I think this is nice. Maybe I can put all those in an album, and then I can share the album with DJ. It's all technical stuff. Okay, Lucia, that's amazing, though. Thank you so much. I mean, you really just are constantly sort of outdoing yourself for the stuff that you've sent us, and we do appreciate all of it. We really do. In fact, those the bowls that you sent us, I know everybody has seen those in our living room whenever we do a stream from out there. They're the perfect complement to our living room. Thank you so, so much. Okay, that's really, really sweet of you. I need to open a slightly bigger thing so that I have a box to start putting the sort of trash that we're going to accumulate into. But I don't know which one to pick. I think this one back here felt kind of light, so maybe it's mostly empty. Let's take it. And it's very big, so it will fit a lot of stuff, I hope. If it doesn't already have a lot of stuff in it. Let's just see what we can do. This is drop shipped from Amazon, so I will just, so that we know, following our thing, that I'm just going to take a picture of it anyway and do that. And I know all you guys can see right now is the box, because put it between me and the camera. Hi, Egg. You gonna help me open this one? Oh, nice jump, Egg. Oh, well, I see what it is, but is there a note? Is there a note? There's kind of a note. Let's see. Hang on. I know, folks. I know. Hang on. Ah, I think there's a note at the bottom. Here we go. Aw, so sweet. Shell. To the funniest, rambunctious, gorgeous group of kitties, a little something to take to your forever homes. 3 regular-sized contemplation stations for the sibling pairs and a large one for Tiff and Bear. Thanks for making me smile, Shell. This box contains the 2, I guess, regular-sized contemplation stations. And I will have to... Oh, Egg is now in the box. Good job, Egg. I will have to take a picture of all this together for the purposes of cataloging. Although it seems pretty clear. Oh. One of the kittens apparently switched this to video. There we go. Okay, good. All right, I think this method is going to work of taking pictures of things, but my method of finding a trash box is not working because it's full of kittens now. Let me take a picture of that and share it with you guys on the Discord. Hang on. Okay, these I'm just going to leave unboxed and set them aside so that I can carry on with at least trying to use that as the trash box. Even if it is already full of kittens. Oh my goodness, folks. I'm trying here. What's the matter, Egg? You can't get out? Shell, thank you so much for the contemplation stations. And I'm just going to have to turn this trash box on its side for a moment so that these guys can get in and out if they want to. But I'm still going to try to use it the way I wanted. I think. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm doing. Insert a gif of a dog who has no idea what he's doing. All right. Here we have something that is shipped to us, and this appears to be a drop ship from China Post. So my guess is that there's not going to be anything in here that tells us who it's from. Usually when this happens, we don't know who it's from. I hope if this is from... Oh, this is adorable. I hope if this is from you, though, that you take credit for it, because, yeah, as I guessed, there's nothing in here to tell us who it's from. It is, it appears to be a fruit tart bed. It's really cute. It's fuzzy. It's got, I think, some blueberries in here, a slice of lemon. This is clearly a kiwi and a strawberry. And it's kind of adorable, actually. It's about perfect for a breakfast kitty. And Egg wants in. She. Look at that. Shaka shaka. All right, Egg, you go for that. I got to take a picture of it. You can be in the picture, too, if you want, okay? So, although because this came from China Post, there is no indication of who it's actually from or what their intent was. So if it was you that sent this, let me know. Oh, it's from Aprila on the chat, according to my watch. That's what it's saying. Mr. A, the bed was sent from @APRYLA, April. I'm never sure how you intend that to be pronounced. Anyway, it's really, really cute. Oh my gosh, it's adorable. We've got a lot of beds in here right now, though. I don't know what to do with it yet. I'm gonna set it aside for now, and we will figure it out. Unless you had something very specific that you wanted done with it, in which case, let me know, okay? This is really cool. I love the way it looks. And obviously, egg is all over it. It must be an egg tart. so cute. Okay. Okay. All right. Add that to the pile. Hi, Muffin. Muffin's in the box now. Come here, Muffy. Oh, okay. Come on out. There you go. Okay. I'm just going to try to put this over here so it's a little out of the way. I have no idea what I'm doing, everybody. Okay. I want to move this around and I want to put another one of these boxes up front because when I went to the post office today, I had to, as always, I go to our post office box and I take out the letters, and in there was a note that said we owed postage on one of our things, so I had to go to the counter and pay postage for one of these. I won't say which one, doesn't matter. It was like $1 anyway, so it doesn't make any difference. But when I did, I got to the counter. Candy was there. Candy, our favorite postal worker. And she said, oh my gosh, you are not going to believe one of the things that you have in the mail this week. She said, I know what it is because there's a picture of it on the side of the box, and I have been cracking up about it all week. She thought it was the funniest thing. She said, I have to figure out where I can get one of these for my husband. And I'm like, well, what is it? She said, well, you'll see what it is. But she said, I specifically took the box and put it out to the side so that every time I walked by, I could see it and laugh. So she thought this was hilarious, and I also think that it is hilarious, and it is right on the side of the box. So I'm going to move the box so you all can see it, even though I don't think I'm going to open it. This is not going to be the next one I open, but we're going to just move it right up here so everybody can see. The What on Earth cat tissue box holder. There we go. All right, put that right up in front. Okay, these guys are playing with the plastic. Let's open one of these things back here. Oh my. Well, I can guess who this is from because this is something that has happened before. Let's see if I can. I'm not going to say who I think it's from, but I'm going to read it, and then I'll see. Okay. Aw, this is so sweet. Dear adopters, thank you for opening your hearts and homes to the breakfast kittens and to their mom, my girl Tiffy. Have yourself a little breakfast, egg, muffin, waffles, toast, bear claw, donut, or chai tea from Starbucks. Shell, and then I think there's a separate note, too, that says, Dear adopters, just a little gift to get something for the beautiful new additions to your family. Enjoy your breakfast, kitties, and Tiffy. So happy that all of you are on Discord. Hugs from Shell. And what we have in here are a collection of, oh, this one came off, gift cards for PetSmart and gift cards for Starbucks. And it looks like there's one for each adopter. That is so sweet, and I'm just going to have to lay these out so I can take a picture of them for DJ. I know it's a little extra work, but that's fine, right? Okay, there we go. Take a quick picture. Here we go. Good. I know. Wow, so generous, Shell. You've done this for previous classes, which is how I knew what it was when we opened it. I think it is so wonderful of you to do this, and I know that for some, especially for some folks, you go through the expense of not just adopting a cat, but having to come to Kitten Academy to pick up the cat. That can be an extra cost for some folks, and I think it's wonderful that you've given them this to sort of give them a start with their kitty. It's just it's sweet, it's thoughtful, and it's literally something that everybody can use. So it's just fantastic. Thank you so much, Shell. That's so sweet of you. Really, really sweet. Wow. Okay. Well, I don't know what this is, but I see right here there's a note on it that says, Hey, Mr. A, use the pull tab to open. Okay. Oh, and then on this side, just in case I missed it, use pull tab on the other end, please. All right, I get it. I know. You guys have heard me plenty of times looking at a box going, I'm not sure how to open this. Let me get my knife. Anyway, I know. That's how it goes. Okay, so a little picture there for DJ of the address. And Now, how am I supposed to open this? Let me get my knife. Okay. Oh, hey, that even worked. That's fantastic. Oh my, this seems like it is full of stuff. Wow, very full of stuff, but I don't see a note yet. I'm going to have to get it all out to find a note, I think. Okay, wow, there's a lot of stuff in here. This is so nice. Okay, we have two little tiny hamster mice. These things are so adorable. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cat dancers. These things are just a classic, every time a winner cat toy. We have 4 dental health chews. This is a different kind. We've gotten other dental health chews before. This is a new one for me. I like those. These look really cool. And, oh, here we go. Now there's a note. All right, hang on. I see there's a couple more of these match. Everything, 4 of those, 4 of these. Hey, look, a note, it says. Yes, hey, look, a note. That's perfect. We will not have to call J. Walter Weatherman on you. Let's see here. Hi, Tiffy. Did you just mew? I heard somebody. Okay. This is cute. It is a cartoon of cats at a card store, a stationery store, and it says the section that they're in, the cats are all standing in the section that is Cards for Humans, and you can see the subsections of the cards are Not Thinking of You, You May Pet Me Now, Sorry About Barfing. That's great. And the card, there's one cat at the counter buying a card right here that's got a picture of a human on it that says, You Are Acceptable. It seems like it's exactly what you would expect. And then it says, thank you for being the wonderful people you are and for sharing your kitty-full life with everyone, Janice. Janice, thank you for being the wonderful person that you are and sending all this wonderful stuff for the kittens. You've also included a letter. The letter actually says, okay to read on stream, which, as I've mentioned, I love. I think these days we sort of assume it's okay to read on stream unless you say it's not. But that's great. I still love to hear it and know for sure. It gives me a little bit of assurance. Dear Mr. A and DJ, I want to thank you for the joy you bring into my life every day by putting Kitten Academy on the web for the world to watch. My life was changed so much for the better in 2016 when the man who would come to be known as Mr. A posted about the live cam of Hazel's kitten box in /r/cats, wow, on Discord, and I started peeking in there on my work breaks. That is amazing. You have been here since literally the first day. The first day. I had no idea. Let's see. Unfortunately, I wasn't very savvy about the instability of YouTube live feed URLs, and when my bookmark no longer worked, I thought the stream was gone for good. Eventually, I found you again, went through several more rounds of losing and refining the feed, seen bits of the English desserts and the Spice Kittens, and have been watching solidly since right after Ivy's League moved into the kitten room. Sometimes our kitties Luna or Trixie will watch with me if I watch at home, although Eli, our 16-year-old cat, shows no interest. There's no accounting for taste. After having it on my to-do list for ages, I finally joined Patreon to help support your amazing fostering in October 2017 and have enjoyed checking out the Discord chat when I can, although I rarely post and find it hard to keep up with the high volume of activity. Today, I'm finally completing another thing that's been on my to-do list for way too long, sending this package. Back at Christmas time, I went to the local rescue, ARF, where we adopted Trixie and bought the toys you'll find wrapped in the green tissue. They're simple toys that a volunteer makes and donates for sale in their shop. Our cats have greatly enjoyed playing with ours, especially when I run it under a door and they're on the other side. That is a fun game. The other toys are all things that you've seen before that I've picked up over the last several months, and many others have beat me to sending them in, so I know you've already got a supply of some of them. Feel free to distribute the toys in endowment bags in the rooms to faculty or to other On Angel's Wings fosters as you see fit. In the bottom of the box, you'll find 2 smaller boxes. The B&O box contains some kitty and poop pens made by a friend of ours, Richard Stevens, who produces an 8-bit webcomic in which these kitties are occasional characters. The orange cat is Roger. The black female kitten is named John Stamos. The black female kitten, John Stamos. Okay. DJ would have probably really laughed at that too if she were here today, because obviously John Stamos and Full House has a special place in her heart. That's the guy from Full House, right? Yeah, I think it is. Along with some stickers and a free pin he put into the shipment. The black kitty pin sets were a limited edition run many months ago when I bought them, but I see they're back on his site as another limited edition run. His site isn't really for smalls, so I'm not putting the name or URL here, but I will post it in the supporters lounge for anyone who might want to get some pins or read the comics. If neither of you will use the pins, I bought them for myself too, but still haven't figured out how to wear or display them, feel free to make them a raffle prize for KACon 2. I wish I could go. The wrapped box contains a gift I made for DJ. Although it's not truly tiny, it is small and sparkly and appropriate for a Christmas in July package, so I hope she likes it. I'll close by reiterating what so many other Kitten Academy fans have said. Watching you and the foster moms and kittens and the faculty makes me smile and chuckle and raises my spirits on a daily basis. You are kind and loving people who make the world a better place. Thank you for being you. Love, Janice, who is Janice C. on Discord. By the way, Janice C. on Discord. Janice, thank you so much. It's amazing to sort of be meeting somebody for the first time who has been with us since the very, very first day with Hazel. Oh, my goodness, that was a long time ago, and Hazel still has a very special place in my heart. So, Egg is examining your box. Let's see. This is the toy that you said that you picked up when you adopted your kitty that's great under the door. Oh, my goodness. These are so cool. So you sent a whole bunch of them. Each one is it's such a simple idea. It's just a bit of a rubber tube on the end of a wooden stick, and I can see how this makes an excellent kitten toy. What a clever, clever idea. So simple, and just like you said, I bet it would be great under the door. Egg already likes this. This is such a great toy. I've never seen anything like this. And like I said, it's so basic and perfect. Egg's into it. Egg, you like that? Oh, that's a winner. Yeah. What a great idea. Janice, this is so cool. This would be easy to make, too, if you just could find the right kind of rubber tubing. I bet it's just stuck on there with a little bit of, I don't know, glue, probably. So cool. This seems like it's like a surgical tubing, although I didn't know that they made surgical rubber tubing in such bright colors. But, you know, like you'd use on a slingshot, if you guys have ever played with a real slingshot, I bet it's the same kind of thing, but more colorful. What a great idea. Wow. I got to keep one of these out to use around the room because that is just brilliant. Okay, we also have a Cats and Us cat toy company specializing in classic and retro cat toys. And these are like some real fur mice that look like they're made out of real fur. And the kittens go crazy for real fur mice. Those are great. Oh, we have another one of the little hamsters here, so that's a total of 5 now. Oh, six hamsters. Egg is just going to play with this toy by herself. She doesn't need me to show her how it works. Do ya? Okay. Oh, 7 hamsters. There's another hamster hiding in the box. Wow, that's a lot of hamsters. Okay. All right, you guys, hang on. I need to get the rest of the stuff out of here so that we can take a picture of all of it. Okay. Oh, 8 hamsters. Oh, my goodness, all the hamsters. And I think the bottom is just packing material. Good. Okay, good. So we're almost there. Here is the B&O box that you mentioned. I didn't realize that was the speaker manufacturer, but this should have the pins in it you were talking about, right? Let's see, Janice. Oh, wow. There's a lot of pins in here. Okay, let's see. Oh, these are so cute. Wow. It says enamel pins by your favorite robot at R. Stevens, at letter R, S-T-E-V-E-N-S. Oh, I already love it. So this is like an 8-bit cat. I don't know how well you can see it because it's black on a black background with a little separate 8-bit pin that says Mew, which is adorable. But then there's a second pin that's attached to it that is the same cat from behind, and that's just adorable, I think, the little cat butt. DJ would think that's cute. I love the 8-bit aesthetic. Here we have one that's a sleeping cat that is orange. Looks just like a little acro or a loganberry. And he's got a second pin that says ZZZ for the sleeping. So cute. Oh my gosh, I love these pins. Here's one that is a poop pin that's just poop saying great job. The poop is saying great job. I like that. Oh, this is a sticker that's the same design, so you can see it a little better. There's two of those. This pin is even cooler. It just says computer end program, which we all recognize as the way that you get off the holodeck on Star Trek. Here is I see. This is like the Rebel Alliance logo, except done with a rainbow, so that's pretty cool. And then this one is a cloud. An 8-bit cloud. I'm not sure the significance of that, but it's adorable. Here is a Venn diagram of music I like, music you like, and the overlapping section is music I used to like. I guess that's like after a breakup when all of a sudden you hate all the music that the person used to like, that you used to listen to together. I get it. We all get it. We've been there. Okay. Then one more thing that's tiny that is the thing that you made for DJ, and I love the sparkly wrapping paper. I am so sorry, folks, that DJ couldn't be here for the stuff that you all have sent her, but I know that she would appreciate it nonetheless. Oh my. Oh, this is so cool. It is the tiniest little beadwork Christmas tree, and it's three-dimensional, so it can stand up on its own. And, wow, those are tiny beads, and this is so well made. You did a great job on this. I love it. It kind of looks like an 8-bit Christmas tree would, because the beads look like little pixels, and it's got all these little sparkly ornaments hanging off of it, and the white for the snow, and a tree topper. It's beautiful. It's really beautiful. I think DJ will like that. We're definitely going to put it in our display case of super, super special things. Wow. Janice, such great stuff. All right, I have to try to get a picture of all this together as much as I can anyway. And then I have to try to fit it back in the box because I don't want it to all get separated. And egg is going to just make this all the more difficult. Okay, here we go. And I need, let's see, I did get a picture, I think, with your name on the outside of the box. So we got that part covered. But let me just make sure. You take a picture of your letter on top of all of it, too. Try to really catalog this. The kids playing with that stick. Oh, Janice, amazing. Thank you for all this really, really cool stuff and for being with us since day one, on and off. I mean, but, you know, with us. How cool. Thank you so much. I love these pins. I actually might wear these. I don't usually wear pins for anything, but I think I can find an excuse. Find a way. Maybe I can put them on my my bag that I carry sometimes. Like I've got a bag that I put. You guys know that I've been flying a lot of drones lately as a hobby, and I've got a bag I used to carry those around in, and maybe a couple pins would look good on that. So cool. I love those pins. Thank you so much. I'm gonna have a hard time fitting all this back in here, but I'm gonna try. Okay. That is amazing. These little rubber toys are fantastic. I am thrilled, just thrilled. This is such a great idea for a cat toy. Okay. I'm going to put the rest of them back, though, so that we can distribute those over time. I'm leaving one out. One of these is going to live in the room. Oh, Janice, thank you. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. How cool. It's Janice C on the Discord chat, by the way. I know I said that, but now you all know. I need to take just a second to have some caffeine or a drink or whatever we got going on here. This is this holder that's got the Kitten Academy logo on it was made by Carrie Ann, who is our On Angels Wings volunteer who does all of the adoptions. She's the one that when you put in adoption paperwork for one of these kittens, it goes through her. She's the one that vets that stuff. And I haven't announced this yet, so this is kind of a big deal for everybody. Sit down if you're not sitting down. As you know, Carrie Ann is also the one that helps find us new mom cats and kittens to foster. And I put the word out to her a few days ago that we're ready for her to start looking for a new mom cat. So that's happening. Even though these guys have about a month left, we like to have a little bit of overlap, and I think that if we get a mom cat who's just a little bit pregnant, that could be just about right. You know, it could take a few weeks for her to deliver kittens, and everything will just be in perfect alignment, I hope. We'll see. So, anyway, I was saying, Carrie Ann made this. She makes all kinds of really cool stuff, and she made this little Kitten Academy logo Diet Coke cozy so that we don't have to show off the fact that it's actually Diet Coke, because Coke still hasn't come through with that sponsorship I've been looking for. Oh, get on that Coke, all right? I'm telling you, I'm ready. I'm ready to sell out. I mean, for the right price, you know. Okay, let's see here. What to do? Well, we've got a two-parter here. Why don't we get into that? Because these two boxes say box 1 of 2 and box 2 of 2. So let's check it out. Okay. First off, we got to take a picture of the address here. Hang on. Good. Good. This is really packed full, so I'm going to open this a little carefully here. Okay. Oh, good. All right, we're fine. Aw, so cute. Okay, there's a note right on top. I like that. Good morning with a heart. It's so sweet. Please use the goodies in the 2 boxes for endowment bags. We are also sending a package of pillars. This is kind of like getting underwear for Christmas, but we've used pillars for decades. They make treating our kitties so much easier when the need arises. Our heartfelt thanks to you two, Mr. A and Dr. DJ, and to the Kitten Academy community. Y'all bring fun and laughter into our home every day. Love and prayers, Benaya, Malka, and family. Thank you so much. You guys have sent us plenty of stuff over time. I'm not entirely clear on what a pillar is, so maybe that's the other box, which we'll get to next. But we will find out. Oh, look at this. You know what? I was just thinking about doing this today, a tissue pit for these kids, because I think they're big enough to jump in and out of the tissue pit and have a lot of fun with it. So maybe we'll do that a little bit later today after I've had a chance to recover from Mailbag and maybe get some food. But yes, tissue paper for the kitties, that's always a winner. Oh my goodness, you guys sent a lot of stuff. Excuse me. Okay, this is fantastic. Okay, so first off, these are the pillars, and now I see what a pillar is. It's like a syringe that you stick a pill into the end of, and then you can stick the syringe in the cat's mouth and pop the pill out. Should make it a lot easier to give pills. It's kind of a cool idea, and I will get a chance to test one because we have some Drontal to give to Tiffany, and that Drontal comes in a big fat pill. So maybe we'll get a chance to try these out today. I'm actually excited about these. It's like getting underwear for Christmas, but you know what? Once you get past a certain age, getting underwear for Christmas is pretty nice too. You know, I don't want to talk too much about my underwear, but it's never wrong. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, There is something else in this box which is amazing. You have included, it looks like 6, 7, 8 giant tins of Yow brand catnip, which, as we've said before, these Yow brand catnip is the best. I mean, we've tried all kinds of catnips, and if there's something better out there, we have not found it. This stuff, the cats go crazy for it. So you just sent us like a lifetime supply, which obviously we're going to send home with these kitties, and they will have quite a bit to last them a while. As you know, kittens this age usually don't respond too much to catnip, but give them another month or two and they will be all over it. So awesome. Wow, thank you guys. Okay, I need to take a picture of this for DJ before we open your second box. Hang on. Okay, there we go. Got it. Wow, thank you guys so much. I'm excited about these pillars. I really am. I got to try this out. These feel like they're solid. They seem really useful. And there's a lot of them, too, so they should last us quite a while. I mean, it's not like you have to just use it once and then throw it out, right? We'll get a lot of use out of each one. Oh, so cool. All right. Another thing I need to do is write on this. So I'm just going to keep this stuff in the box. It's for endowments. Oh, it says Hi Miss Candy on the side. So sweet. Okay. Should have taken the pillars out and put them somewhere else. I'll work all that out afterwards. Don't worry. I will. Okay, so this is box 2 of 2. And just so it's clear for DJ's sake later, I'm going to take another picture of the address here. And the fact that it says box 2 of 2. That can double as a cute picture of kitties. Okay. They love this thing, even if I'm not flinging it around. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah. Get it. Oh, get it. Oh, this thing is so cool. I really have a thing for toys that are simple and super effective. And this is so simple and clearly pretty effective. Wow. What a great idea that is. And like I said, I think anybody could just make one of those for themselves. If you could figure out where to get that rubber tubing anyway. This does not have a pull tab. I'm going to do what I can to try to open this right. Let's see here. Oh, what is this? Okay. This is also for endowments, as you said. And I see, first off, there's the remainder of the tissue paper to go home with the kittens. So that's good. Oh my. They're going to have a lot of tissue paper. I think there's more. More tissue paper. Kitties love tissue paper. And there's something else in here. What is this? It is food mats. Oh, these are so cute too. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. So that's one for each, including Tiffy. And they all have their little food mats with their little cat chefs on them. And it says meow, meow, meow all the way around. It is adorable. Thank you so much. Their adopters are going to love these. It's really great. And I think this is the complement to what I was saying earlier about sending stuff for us is I think just the best thing that anybody can do. Oh, I need to take pictures of this. Oh, sorry. I think the best thing that anybody can do is to send stuff for the endowment bags, because that is truly, in a sense, the gift that keeps on giving. You know, it's something where I get to open it and enjoy it, and all the people that watch this stream get to enjoy seeing what it is, and, you know, in a lot of cases, just sort of imagining the kitties play with it or see them playing with it a little bit, like these guys with this rubber thing. So it's fun right there. But then the best of all things is then someone comes, you know, they've just adopted this new kitten, and they get to take it home, and they get to have all the fun of having all these presents and stuff for their new little kitten. It's wonderful. It's so wonderful. So thank you so much, Benaya, Malka, and Co. Really appreciate it. And I know that their adopters are going to appreciate this too. Okay, and this, I really appreciate this. What a great idea. This is so cool. I can see how this would be really fun under a door. Wow, you're good at standing, Toast. That's outstanding. Some outstanding standing you're doing there. This feels like it would last a while, too. I guess we'll find out. Okay. How are we doing for time? All right, I said I would start to wind down after an hour, which it has been, but I want to try to fill up the hour and a half as best I can. So let's keep going, but it seems, I mean, it seemed pretty obvious from the start that we were going to have to carry this through to tomorrow. So, you know, plan on part of it being tomorrow, too. Maybe I can convince DJ to participate a little tomorrow, but I wouldn't count on it. She really does need to do her studying, and that's fair, I think. You know, I have to respect that. Certainly, I mean, it's completely legitimate for her to feel like that's the priority in her life right now. It absolutely is. Wow. Oh, my goodness. This is packed full of treats, but is there a note? Is there a note? Oh my gosh, there's no note, folks. There is no note. If there was a note, it must have fallen out. There's no note. Okay. I have no idea because this is drop shipped from Amazon, so I don't know who sent it, and there's no note, so I really don't know who sent it. If you sent it, make sure you take credit. Let us know, you know, email or chat or something. This is like all of the Greenies treats for kittens that I have ever seen. I've never seen so many. These would be great in endowment bags. I don't even know how many of these are in one. 6 of them. So there's 6, 12, 18 bags of feline Greenies in an assortment of flavors such as oven roasted chicken flavor, succulent beef flavor, catnip flavor, tuna flavor, ocean fish flavor, savory salmon flavor. Wow. All right, let me get a picture of these real quick for DJ, even though we don't know who they're from. They're still an awesome, awesome gift for the kittens for their endowment bags. And I think this gives me an opportunity to consolidate something. I wanted to take these cards from Shell and put them someplace where I wouldn't mistake this for trash. Now it is trash. And then I'll just write endowment on this. From our mystery endowment person. Perfect. Perfect. Thank you, mystery person. My watch isn't buzzing at me, so maybe nobody even knows who this is from. Let's see. No, I'm not seeing anybody say who it's from. Have all the same notes that say it's from April about the other stuff, not about this. Okay. Mystery treats. Okay, let's see. We've still got time. Let's see how far we can take it. You kids, they're running off with all the stuff, though. Give me a sec. Got this here. We got the donut. It's right there. A little piece of garbage. And this stick, do not bring the stick into the litter box. They're getting very close to bringing this into the litter box with them. This does not go in the litter box, okay? Now or ever. They love this. Wow, what a great toy. Thank you for sending so many of these, because I can tell you already that these we'll have to send one of these home with each of these kittens, obviously. Okay. No more Diet Coke. I meant mystery beverage. A little more of my mystery beverage. It's not officially Diet Coke until we get that sponsorship. Or, you know, hey, Pepsi, if you want to sponsor me, I'm not going to switch to drinking Pepsi. It's not going to happen. But I could put like a Pepsi label on the can if you want. I'm saying, you know, I'm available. Call me, okay? Just call me. Okay. Let's. All right, got to take a picture of the label again. We got a method now. I feel like this method is working, but I guess we won't technically know until somebody goes and tries to catalog these. Okay. Hi, kids. Nice job, Jai. Oh my. This is a box that contains boxes. There are extra things inside. Look at that. That's so cute. It's wrapped with donut paper. And that's it. That's all that's in here. So let's see where we're going with this. Aww. It's two presents. Look at this. This is so cute. One says to DJ and one says to Mr. A. And they have the cutest little cards on it. Oh my gosh. Oh no, it's so cute. Oh, DJ would be very sad that she's going to miss this. So, first off, the cards say to Mr. A with little stickers, and it says from Chai and Donut and their future family. And the other one, of course, says to DJ from Chai and Donut and their future family. And I love the way you've written this. Such clever little, you've done little dots at the end of the letters, so it looks very festive. It's adorable. These are so cute already. Plus, there's a card that says, okay to read on air, which is perfect. I think I made that point when I said that myself last week that, you know, I say on air, but that's sort of a colloquialism now. It doesn't make a lot of sense because it's not broadcast on the radio waves anymore. It's just all carried over wires. So I shouldn't say on air. I should say on copper or something, right? So sometimes it's not even copper. I just say on wire. It doesn't have the same ring to it, does it? Okay to read on wire. I'm going to try this out, okay? So this is clearly a visual pun. It's got a picture of what appears to... I got it. It's a horse, and then it's like a porthole looking out onto the ocean. And then there's a bow tie here, and there's a little bird, and the little bird is probably hard for you guys to see. The bird is saying coo. So this is clearly a mare, and this is the C, and this is a bow, and this is a coo, or merci beaucoup, right? Which, by the way, is probably the best French pronunciation I have ever done. And that is what it says, merci beaucoup. It's translated here, thanks a lot, which is great. All right, and then there's a letter here. It says, Dear human mom and dad, because we can only speak to you with mews, purrs, and spoogles, our future human family helped put our thoughts into words. Thank you for taking us in, accepting us as your own, and opening up not just your home, but your hearts to us. Every pat, spoogle, smooch, and treat mean the world to us and make our future moms squee with delight. Thank you for all the time, money, and energy you take from your days to take care of us. But more importantly, thank you for being the first humans to love us unconditionally. We know we can't tell you with words, but please know that every purr and spoogle is telling you that we return that unconditional love. We will miss you when we go to our forever home,
Our future human mom and dad already love us so much, and they hope that we will accept and love them back with as much unconditional love as we have shown you. Spoogles and Furs forever, Chai and Donut. And then it says, dictated by Andrea. And there's two little tiny drawn paw prints here at the end of the letter, too. So sweet, Andrea. Thank you so much. That's so sweet. And Chai and Donut are just wonderful kittens. Of course, this class is a great class, and I probably say that at some point about every class that has come through. But it's fun how different they are. For instance, it's been 2 or 3 classes since we've had a class that would really like run up and climb my legs when I come in the room, right? It's been a while since we had that. But these guys do that, and it's a lot of fun. I love them. It's obvious how excited they are to see me when I come in, and it just makes it so fun. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to go ahead and open these packages, though, and DJ's too, because, she couldn't be here, and again, apologies for that, but, I think everybody probably agrees that she's got her priorities in the right spot. Now, this, as cute as it is, I got to put it away, because they can't have this string. I'm sorry, kids, you can't, not unsupervised. And I love the donut wrapping paper from Chai and Donut. So sweet. Okay. All right. How do I open this without breaking anything? Oh my. Very nicely wrapped. Aw, okay. So first off, on top we have Z-Mart socks. And one of the socks is a donut print. And the other appears to be a sort of a breakfast print, which prominently features an egg and some eating utensils and a cup of coffee. It says Funny Funky Fried Egg is the name of the thing. So there is a Funny Funky Fried Egg. Plus, there is a t-shirt. And this is a t-shirt that says, My puns are catastrophic. That's probably true, too. I love it. This shirt is really cool. Thank you so much, Andrea. Andrea. Sorry, Andrea. It's weird when there's a word that you've read a million times, but you've never actually heard it pronounced, so you're not entirely sure how people pronounce it. And Andrea kind of falls into that. But I think Andrea's, I don't know how it works. We're going to go with Andrea, okay? Let's stick with that. One way or another, I'll say it both ways so that I've definitely gotten it wrong, because that's important, I know. These are really cute socks and t-shirt. Thank you so much. All right. And let's see. I know you're playing with that, but find something else. Donut. 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 Oh. Okay. No, I gotta put it away. No, let's distract you. Something else. Look at this. What is this donut? What is it? Okay. All right. Oh my gosh, how cool. Okay, so there are a few things, and this is blowing my mind right now. I got to show you this first. It is a little notepad for DJ to take medical notes or something on, which she does all the time, by the way. She'll probably use this. But it's got, they call it, well, it says on the back, so it's cheating. It says lenticular, which is, when you have one of those things that's kind of like, when you turn it angularly, it shows you different pictures. Except this one's not set up to show different pictures, just different angles of the same picture. So it looks extremely 3D. Like, I don't know how well that comes on the stream, but in person, it looks like there's actual cats sitting in there. It's really freaky. It's so cool. Wow. That's really, really neat. There's also a Café du Meow, which appears to be, oh, look at that. There's a whole collection of, I see. Café du Meow is a collectible set of keychains, key rings, that it looks like the things you could potentially get are a cat in a cup of tea, a cat in a macaroon, a cat on a cupcake, and a cat in a donut, which are all highly appropriate, but it does say here that these are blind box, so we don't know what's in here. Could be any of them. Let's find out which one we got. What do you think? All right. I broke the seal on this one. I don't even think Andrea knows what we got. It's perfect! Maybe she did know. Maybe she cheated. Because it is a cat in a cup of chai. It's perfect. Let me see if I can open this. I mean, the donut would have been perfect too, right? Here we go. You can see that there's a little teacup with the tea in it and a kitty in it, and the kitty looks all happy. That's really adorable. Muffin wants it. Okay, Muffin, we get it. So cool. Wow, I don't know where you found that. Plus, we have a chrome kitty cat pen. It's a pen, but it's shaped like a stretching out cat. I can see there's a little seam here where you open it to write. And then finally, there is a t-shirt for DJ, and it says, "Aw," it's got a little heart with the heartbeat like an EKG and the cat at the end. So adorable. It's really sweet, although I have to say, if you have an EKG that looks like this with the heart and the cat on it, you need to see your doctor right away if something is not right there. That's really sweet. I bet DJ's going to like that. Thank you so much, Andrea. Wow, you sent some really cool stuff. I love it. Now, let me get a picture that all these kids are starting to settle down on it. I can see that. Okay, hang on. Hang on now. Okay. Get a picture of all this. Something is beeping at me too. Oh, hey, all right, the cat treat mystery solved. The cat treats were from Shell, the same person that sent the wonderful gift cards and contemplation stations. Shell, thank you so much. That's awesome. Wow. Okay, and thank you, Andrea. This is so sweet, and I know that if DJ were here when I read your letter, she would have cried for sure. I thought about it, but then I decided, you know what? Man up, buddy. You can get through this. And I did. I made it through. But it was really sweet and touching. Thank you so much for sending that, and thank you for sending these. I really do appreciate it. Okay, let's see what I can do to sort of put these aside. We have time to keep going? We got time. We got time for at least one more. We'll see how long the next one takes us, and then we can decide from there whether we keep going or not. I don't know where to put this, though, now. All right, we'll figure it out. Put it right here for now. Oh, this goes for an endowment. I can put that away, and this goes to DJ, so I can add that to there. Okay, starting to figure this out. And this can go in here for endowments. That's cool that I put the greenies from Shell with the cards from Shell. I just did that. I did it. It's like I knew, but I didn't, of course. But okay, makes it all the better. Great. Okay, which one next? Let's see. Well, we'll just take whatever's off the top. Oh, in fact, this one is on the top, and this one says, "Open now. Do not need to wait until Mailbag." I hope that means that it's still okay to open on Mailbag, because I didn't wait. It's just, I just go to pick up the mail at the post office the one time for Mailbag, so, So hopefully it's okay if we open it. I think I recognize who this one is from, too. hopefully this is all okay to open on the stream. We'll find out. If it's not, I'll hide it real fast and be like, no. So let's see. Hey, what do you got in your mouth? This is exactly what I was trying to avoid. This, you eating one of these. Okay, good. Just checking to make sure nobody else had one. Good. Oh wow, there's boxes inside boxes. It's just boxes all the way down here, folks. Oh, I see. Okay. You know, it's not, I don't think there'd be anything wrong with me reading this on stream, but this is from Andrea also, who's adopting Chai and Donut, and it is a bunch of stuff for us to include for Chai and Donut to get used to while they're here. So it's a blanket that smells like their house to give to Chai and Donut, and a new blanket that will end up smelling like the kitten room that they can take home with them. So that's great. What a great idea. Thank you for sending that. And there's a cheat sheet here so that I know what to do with what. It says to take the... So we have a new unicorn mercat blanket. It says to put in the main room and then send it back to them. So let's start by, we can put that out right now. Let's toss it over there on the beanbag chair. Like, why wait, right? Let's do it. Oh, this is, it's in like a Ziploc with a thing. Oh, I guess I just pull it open. Okay. This is such a cool blanket. It's just like the one that we have. But they said that they wrote their name on it somewhere so we could tell which was which. I think we would know which was which anyway. So, all right. I'm just going to toss that over there right now. Good. Taken care of. And we will maintain this stuff in here for you. And then, I think you said there's also a blanket that's from your house so that Chai and Donut Oh, that's so sweet. You didn't have to do that. Heart blanket and toys. All right, to put in room, then we can pick it back up during adoption. Okay, that makes sense to me too. Let's do that. I'm going to toss this one over there by the sofa just so that it's there. What a great idea. Okay, I got to smell your house now. Oh, it smells good. You must keep a nice house. Oh, and some toys. Okay, good. Perfect. Okay, all right. I'll fix that in just a minute. We'll sort it out. I'm going to toss the toys over there, too. Actually, let me take a picture of the toys first so I can remember which ones they were. There we go. Okay, let's try that. Good. Okay, good. What a great idea. Thank you so much. And then there's also a card here. It says, card and tan envelope goes with one of the 2 mailbag boxes. You'll have 3 gift bags with donuts on them. Okay to read on air. Okay. Kitties! And it is, in fact, kitties. Come on, does it really matter what it says in here? So true. Okay, let's see. Oh, look, there's a note to everybody here. There's a note to me and DJ. There's a note to all of you who are listening. And there's a note to Tiffany and the Breakfast Kittens. So let's read all of those. First off, it says, Mr. A and DJ, words can't express how grateful we are for what you do. Thank you for providing so much love and affection to each class of kittens and their moms from day one and giving them anything they could need and more. You are enriching the lives of not only the felines that cross your path, but thousands of people and counting. I have 3 kittens on me right now, by the way. That's why I moved the box so you can see. We've got Egg, and we got Bear, and we got Donut? No, Waffles. Okay, Donut's right here. Hi, Donut. All right, and a note to the Discorders. What an amazing group of people you are. I am so happy to be part of this group and only wish I'd found it and Kitten Academy sooner. The generosity of many of you who have sent gifts for endowment bags makes my heart so full. But beyond that, I just love chatting with you all. There have been many times in my life when I felt like I didn't fit in, but with you, I feel like I found a place I truly belong. Thank you all for being you. That's so sweet. And then there's a note to Tiffany and the Breakfast Kittens. Kids, listen up. Chai is over there sniffing on that blanket. She's really interested in how it smells. Look at that. Wow. I hope you guys can see that on the cage camera. Tiffany and Breakfast Kittens, we thoroughly enjoy watching you grow, play, and develop your own personalities. We'll miss you when you go to your forever homes, but are so excited for your adopters. We wanted to send a few things for you to take with you to enjoy. Each bag has identical items. If you'd like to open one up to show on air, Mr. A, I think it might be fun. You may notice a running theme. P.S. Chai and Donut, don't worry, you have these waiting at home for you too. So I don't necessarily know which box this goes with, so it'll be a surprise for later. And then it says, sincerely, Andrea, who is AKA AJC Phantom on Discord. That's AJC Phantom on Discord. And also from Philip, her husband. So thank you so much. Okay, sending in those blankets is such a sweet idea. And Chai was, anyway, I guess she's moved on, completely fascinated by what will be the smell of her new house. How cool. And you sent some stuff here so that we can easily return everything to you. You sent us a self-addressed mailing box. How cool. Like, super thoughtful. So thoughtful. Wow. That's really sweet of you. So I'm just gonna close this up and set it aside as what to use. You also sent us some bags to put the stuff into when we send it back. So perfect. I need a pen to write on this though. AJC Phantom Blanket Box. Okay. That will do. All right, it's 11:23. I think we did a pretty good job here. There's obviously a lot more for us to open tomorrow, but if I open one more, we're going to go over the limit that I wanted to try to cut it off in an hour and a half. So I'm going to end it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks to everybody who sent some just amazing things, and all the really heartfelt letters are some of my favorite things is reading the letters. I love that part. I can see that Toast is over there trying to put that toy in the litter box again, which is absolutely not where I want it to go. So let me get that toy back from Toast. Oh my goodness. And Muffin. I see both of you over there. I know. The one thing that we don't teach here at Kitten Academy is the germ theory of disease. So you have no idea why putting this in the litter box is such a terrible idea. I want you to do that facing the other way so that everybody can see how cute you are when you stand up. Can we do that? There you go. Oh, so cute. So cool. Oh, what a great toy. I can't just leave this out, though. It's got to be kind of a special toy, I think. Wow. This could be great for getting some pictures of kittens standing up. Like, I could really have used this to get some awesome photos. I might have to do that later. They are all about it. And this whole class, they're big on standing, aren't they? Another thing that's a little bit different than other classes. These guys all like to stand up. Okay, let me just check here. I've heard something beep. Uh-oh. Oh, like somebody, Maya Bastet said, open the tissue thing, and I'm like, the tissue thing? What are you talking about? Did I miss something? She's talking about this. But you guys are you can all see what's in here. We're going to save this for tomorrow. You already know what it is. We'll get to it. give us a chance to laugh at it, just like Candy at the post office was laughing about it all week. All right, I need one of these pictures right now because this is just too much. Too much. Wow, that picture's got to go on the Discord right now. That's amazing. Those pictures, the ones I just took, those are going to have to go on the Twitter too, I think, because those are great photos. I'll put them on Twitter right now. Twitter, come on, Twitter. All right, well, so I got to get all this stuff out of here, and that's going to take me a while. I think I'm going to leave the archive going while I do that because it could get entertaining. Who knows? And then we'll shut it down. So, and come back tomorrow for more, I think will be the deal. All right. Kids, I got to put this toy away, though. I got to put it away. Yeah, we're going to keep this for special. Okay. Put it right up in here. What are we talking about, Tiffany? You want a chance to run out the door? Because you're going to get it right now. Now's your chance, Tiffany. Sorry, folks. I had to take a little bathroom break there. All right, now I got to get all this stuff out of here. How am I going to do it? I guess let's start with the stuff that we didn't even open yet. Custer, you probably shouldn't come in here. I think you might have to. be in the annex with her special food, so she gets a chance to eat, and also does not get a chance to be upset if Custard decides to come over here and check out her kittens. So that's a crisis averted. Custard, here, buddy. Custard, rope. Really, Custard? You're not the one to go straight for the food. That's a Loganberry move. That's not a Custard move. Yesterday it's a Custard move. Hi, Loganberry. I know what you want. Okay. That's all the stuff for tomorrow. Oh, and this for tomorrow. Loganberry, stop. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. I'm taking you out. You don't want kittens. You just want food. All right, now what to do? Okay. Oh, step one. Put this away. Spread this out a little bit more now. Custard, come on, buddy. Yeah, that's right. Chai is zooming around the kitchen, and I think Waffles is trying to keep up. Yeah, they're having a little kitchen rumble. Oh, Donut. Oh, Donut. You're such a little spook, Donut. Why? Yeah, because you're toast. You're not even a donut. You're a toast. Sorry. I don't know how I got that wrong. Egg. There you go. That's great. Does that ever happen to you guys where you take the trash out and then you forget to put a liner in
and then you open it and throw something in without realizing that there's no liner in there, like you instantly regret it. As soon as the thing leaves your hand, you're like, oh, there's no liner, it's too late. It's fine. There's a piece of paper in this case, so I'm alright. Could have been a lot worse. I've done that with coffee grounds. That's pretty bad. Custard, does that smell funny to you? Does that smell like a different place? You want to show these kids how to ripple rug while you're in here, buddy? You ready to give them a demo? There you go. Is that how it's done, Custard? Is that it? This ripple rug is so worn out because it's been washed too many times. The new one is a little stiffer than this and stands up a little better. Oh, here's an idea. Look at this. This would be better than the cheese, wouldn't it? Let's do this. Custard, stop it. Come on. Giant wobbles are definitely the boldest about leaving the room and just running around out there and being crazy. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. All right, everybody's in here. Now, waffles, you don't get to run right back out. I'll come hang out with you in a little bit. For now, you play in here, okay? Oh, that's it, by the way. Hang on. I'm going to turn off the archive now, so if you're watching later, that'll be it. And no matter when you're watching, don't forget that tomorrow we're going to do Mailbag Part 2. And hopefully it won't take quite as long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It might take just as long tomorrow, but we'll see. All right. Anyway, thanks, people watching on the archive. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks to everybody that sent in everything and everybody that just watched everything. Just thanks to everybody. And if you are watching live, don't go anywhere because we're not going anywhere. All right.